Hey everyone, Andrew Morrison here, also known as Andrew the Astrologer. Welcome to my channel. Today's video today, I'm super excited to just dive right in because I will be discussing and explaining the upcoming lunar eclipse that will be taking place next month in November 18th through the 19th, 2021. So you'll definitely want to watch today's video from front to end. Now my channel is really all about, I help both men and women to really go from being unfulfilled and really craving more in their life to really go from that to living out their dream reality that they never thought was possible, all through the power of astrology. And more specifically, more importantly, to help both men and women to elevate their income, wealth, relationships, and careers as well. So with that said, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell and the like button below. You want to make sure that the bell is actually turned on. Otherwise, you most likely may not even be notified and updated when I do post. I do post several new videos, sometimes even multiple times a day, which can be exciting. So again, don't forget to subscribe and make sure that the bell is actually turned on and hit the like button as well to actually be further notified and updated for future videos. Now, before I get into today's video, I wanted to mention a few different things. So if you are brand new to my channel, I actually just did a video yesterday that would actually pair super well with today's video. And in that video, yesterday that I posted, actually, I really went into more depth and meaning on really what's going on with the astrology forecast from the time frame of November all the way until the end of the year. It's going to be, as I discussed in this video that I posted yesterday, it's going to be a very intense, very volatile time frame, and really a great big last few weeks of 2021. I understand so many of you have probably watching today's video, we've gone through so much as the world's society, and but just wait, there's going to be so much more that will be unfolding and manifesting in the upcoming weeks. And on that note, I will also, touch base on that as well in today's video as well. Now, again, before I get into today's video talking about the lunar eclipse next month in November, I do have a few spots available if you are really needing a one-on-one private astrological reading and consultation. I've been doing astrology professionally speaking for many, many years now. I've studied this ancient sacred science for pretty much my whole entire life. And I do realize I am relatively new to the YouTube platform. So if this does seem of interest and this is really resonating with you right now and speaking to you, I would highly encourage you to send me a direct private email on my professional email, which as always is always listed down in the description down below. Also, down in the description down below is a link to my free private astrological community. We have people from all around the world in so many different countries. There's thousands upon thousands of people in this free private Facebook group, and I would love for you to be part of it as well. And I just wanted to mention this because I do realize a lot of people on YouTube are really craving, especially in the year 2021, so many people are really craving more human connection and especially communities as well. So that's why I've had this Facebook group for several years now as well, prior to moving and pivoting to the YouTube platform and speaking more directly in a video format that is. Alright, so the upcoming lunar eclipse, this is a full moon. This will be the first round to the pair of the eclipses. Eclipses do come in pairs. So this lunar full moon eclipse will be taking place November 18th through the 19th, 2021. Now, that is actually a huge reason why I actually wanted to put together this video much sooner, much more in advance. Just because this is going to be a very extreme time filled with a lot of intensity. And I don't declare myself as some sort of fortune teller or psychic. I really wanted to harp on that point because a lot of people assume I am, just because my predictions are very spot on very consistently, but I am more intuitive. And on that note, I definitely get a lot of a lot of messages and symbolisms in my dreams, that is. Now, with the upcoming eclipses, I keep getting this symbolisms, these messages of basically people being very emotional, very reactive, almost like they are kind of losing their mind, so to speak. And so this could obviously play out because dreams aren't always so literal and so physical. They can also be obviously very symbolic as well. But I definitely, on that note, the reason why I wanted to mention this is because I definitely feel like a lot of people will be very overreactive, very emotional, and eclipses are a time of not only just, you know, people being very reactive and emotional, but it's also a time where it's actually, you know, more optimal, more perfect time, the eclipse season, to do more spiritual work and more spiritual practices. So on that note, it's definitely important to do more grounding rituals and practices. So therefore yoga, meditation, and really balancing, really fine-tuning your first chakra, which if you aren't familiar with the chakra system, the first chakra is all about rooting down and connecting to planet Earth. So I really wanted to kind of harp on that point just because, again, I feel like with going back to my dreams, so many people will feel very unstable and very kind of restless at times. I'm picking up a lot of restless energy, especially on this particular eclipse season. And so keep in mind, not all eclipses are created equal. That's where astrology comes into play. That's where the planets and the constellations and everything of that nature, you know, come into the picture as well. Now, a really fun, interesting sort of measuring test that you can do on your own to kind of tune in as far as, you know, what sort of lessons, themes, patterns will be unfolding in this particular eclipse season is if you actually go back roughly around 18 to 19 years, so 18 to 19 years, give or take, so around approximately 18 and a half years. If you go back more specifically around 18 and a half years in your personal life, really go back and kind of analyze and reflect on yourself. What was actually going on in your life back then? What was actually coming to light? What was actually being revealed? Because on that note, I definitely feel like so much with this particular eclipse season, there's going to be so much unraveling, so much being brought to the surface, so many major revelations, bombshell news and information will definitely be coming forward, not just in November, next month, November 2021, but pretty much the remainder of the remainder of 2021, that is. And this definitely will also even extend all the way until early 2022, especially around January. So again, there's going to be so many big dark secrets, so much corruption, scandals, major truth bombs, just all in all, so many things coming out that the world, humanity never knew about. And I definitely feel like a lot of this will be possibly most likely political, just based on the, you know, energetics of the astrology and what's really brewing and unfolding with the planets and, you know, the overall energy. So that is definitely something I see, and also something I did address and mention in my astrology forecast that I posted yesterday, which that link to that video will be down in the description down below. But in my astrology forecast, I really did stress the point that the upcoming weeks, especially around December, but this can definitely unfold and come to fruition next month in November. But something I definitely foresee in the upcoming weeks ahead, and especially in December, is unfortunately I do feel like there will be more like warlike activity, more aggression, terrorism, terroristic activity, just, you know, violence, people lashing out their anger, and a lot of their pent-up feelings that were buried for, you know, a very long time. And I definitely feel like there is potential for, unfortunately, the health crisis to even go back into being more problematic and more severe in the upcoming weeks ahead. So therefore we could definitely see, again, it's definitely a possibility just based on astrology, but we could definitely unfortunately see more mandates, rules, travel restrictions as well, which has definitely been something that the world has kind of seen as well. But you know, furthermore, we could definitely see more lockdowns, unfortunately. But all in all, there's a lot of intensity brewing in the air with the astrology. And this is definitely a time to go more inward and to do, again, a lot more grounding work as well. So I hope you got a lot out of today's video, and I'd love to hear your feedback down in the comments down below. Thank you for watching today's video on the upcoming lunar eclipse. It's definitely going to be a very big, very intense month, and it's going to be a very intense eclipse in the upcoming weeks ahead. I hope you definitely got out a lot of today's video, and if you did, if you found today's video helpful, I'd love to have you share your insights down below in the comment section down below, and I do my best to definitely read all those comments and also to respond to those as well. Now, again, just as a friendly reminder, if you are really needing that private astrological one-on-one consultation and reading, I would love to sit down and provide and offer that with you. And the best way to actually connect with me and to actually schedule and book that astrology consultation and reading is, again, as always, my professional email is listed down in the description down below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the upcoming videos as well. Thank you.